and welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the semifinals here. To the semifinals of of the Code for Dance Cup. As we load into Amygdala here, we have our semifinals ready for us, and we'll see if we can cause a crazy upset. As we're featuring one of these players for the first time this morning in the bottom left-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the Brazilian Terran player, the Red Terran for Team Hellfire. It is Firebat. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the best Protoss player in all of Brazil, in all of Latino America. It is MasTeR. Here we go. Let's go. Yo, Firebats engaging in the chat wars. Again, they both used to be teammates, both on Team Hellfire. I'm sure good friends. I'm sure. So getting into our fresh best of 3. And also, if you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will take the series. Best of luck in the chat, as MasTeR does move out with his probe scout. Now, I only vaguely know what they're saying. Hold on, let's open up the Google Lens. See if I can catch them. Let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, they're just bantering. They're just bantering back. Just bantering. MasTeR, at the end, he's saying, "Hey, stop distracting me with your chat." They're having fun. For now, double gas open into a faster factory. Of course, this is all scattered by the probe. Is fully aware. It's fully aware what's going on. And likewise, we'll see how MasTeR does respond. Apparently, Firebat's saying, all it takes is 10 APM to make it to GM with Brothos. As Firebat, he will catch the probe. Oh, not bad. Takes down the probe. Does pull away. Likewise, getting ready here for his own natural. As a reminder, it was a faster factory opener here, a little bit more aggressive out of Firebat, and we'll see what this leads into here. Into Reactor Reaper Hellion, into a Mine Drop, into Cloak Banshee. Does have some options. For now, it does open up with the Widow Mine. Does open up. I was saying I should have saved the Reaper. We missed it, but he did lose the Reaper. Reaper did go down. Behind this, MasTeR going for his initial Twilight Council into Robo. Getting ready for Blink, I would imagine. As Mind Shot goes off, takes down the Adept, not bad. Firebat, he does hold, does defend, does survive. He's going to be holding on here. Getting into his own. Yep, we did assume. I mean, this is one of the options here with the double gas opener. It is going to be Cloak Banshee. Let's go. Cloak Banshee is on the way. MasTeR back at home, getting into additional gateways. How many gates in total so far? Getting up to 3, so a 3-gate setup here from MasTeR. 3 gates into Blink. From here, he can go into a 4th gateway and be hyper aggressive. And it's going to be on Firebat to survive this aggression as well. Now, because of the Robo follow-up, we will have detection. 3rd base now being taken. So MasTeR, he is just moving out for some map control. He doesn't really intend to commit into an all-in. He's expanding behind this. It's going to be up to Firebat to find some damage, though, with said Banshees. Here we go. Banshee does move out. Banshee moves out. Firebat setting up back at home. The Observer will actually get eyes on the production. Yeah, there we go. Does confirm Cloak on the way. He sees everything. He knows. He is aware. The Banshee is outside of the natural. Likewise, firebat, he does push out towards the left-hand side. Banshee moves in. MasTeR's in position. MasTeR will shut this down. Remember, he has Blink. Takes down the first Banshee. Here comes the main push towards the third base of MasTeR. Safado. Ah. As MasTeR responds, he rotates. And then the tank does siege. Not bad. MasTeR getting forced back. Third base under fire. The Observer has to respond to this. Bunker's going to be on the way here for firebats. Okay, let's go. Bunker's being thrown now. The next is taking a lot of hits, taking a lot of damage. The boys are being pulled, and he wants those tanks. He gets one. Takes down one, takes down the other. These are vanilla Marines, and both tanks will fall. Oh, the Stalkers, are so many of them do go down. Does deny the bunkers. Oh, does click on the bunker itself, though. Not ideal. Now pulls away. Banshee wreaking havoc in the main. Yeah, very chaotic attack here from firebat. He does try to trade well, but he will lose the army. And MasTeR will hold. And MasTeR still enjoys a better economy, still up in probes, up in bases. This was very committed here from firebat. And he does not break MasTeR. He doesn't break him. Does cause a lot of havoc, true. Does cause a lot of chaos. So he's saying he did better than Kamikaze. Hold on. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. He's saying he's joking. He's joking. Aye. From here, Storm is on the way. MasTeR getting to a splash damage. And again, like, that was a pretty close hold. Damage was dealt. Probes did fall. 21 probe kills. But despite that, MasTeR survives, and MasTeR still has a greater economy. That's crazy. Where he would lose 21 workers and still maintains a lead. Firebat was basically 2-base all in, and he did not break his opponents. And from here, Firebat is falling behind. There's no third CC. There's no expansion. There's no follow-up. Both in Hellfire, there you go. Thank you for the translations. Thank you. Yo, shout out to Viperdinho in the chat for the translations. I had a rough idea of what was being said, but only a rough idea. Only rough. As firebat, still no third. Still no third expansion. Again, it was an impressive push, don't get me wrong, but again, it was all in. He was all in and he did not do enough damage. This is where firebat does fall behind and where he's gearing up for, I would imagine, a second push, a second wave. He's on 44 SCVs. He's not making any more workers. It's all or nothing. And firebat, he will push. At this point, it may just be worth pulling the boys. Yep, there we go. The boys are being pulled. It's all or nothing. Either firebat kills MasTeR or he dies trying. Again, the all-in had already failed, but now we have a second all-in getting ready. Storm is coming in. Oh my god. Yeah, MasTeR Storm on the bio. Storm is revealed. Does spot the boys. And it's all or nothing here. The Storm on the SCVs. SCVs are the first to go down. We have more Storms left. Oof. Does race past. Diving in the army. Another Storm here on the bio. Yeah, the Storms are insane. But I believe that was the final Storm. And the base is going to be broken, but firebat, he needs more than just the base. He has to go for the kill. Has to go for the throat. Where's... Oh. Yeah, and you can see there's just no support left. The tanks are exposed. Tanks are going to go down one after the other, and MasTeR, he will completely shut this down. GG gets called, and MasTeR with the Mule Hammer. MasTeR, he will take game number 1. Whew. GG. Will it take a lead in the series? Again, MasTeR coming into this was the favorite player, but a shout out to firebat, as he was able to definitely make him bleed. Definitely had a crazy first push as well. He almost did break MasTeR, almost, but not quite. Not quite in the end. And again, firebat, he was just outscaled over time. He went for the second all-in. He pulled the boys. Barely enough though, and MasTeR takes a lead in the series. Now we're getting ready for game number 2. We'll see if firebat can bounce back, or if MasTeR will close it out. Let's go. Here we go. Go. Oh, so we're getting into our next game. And we're going to be jumping into game number 2 here. It's going to be on Frostline. To Frostline, and we'll see if firebat can bounce back. Now, I'm also leaning towards another 2-base all-in. We might even see something more committed. We might see a proxy as well out of firebat. We'll see what he has up his sleeve. We'll see. I'm ready for it. I bet on firebat. He touched grass. Let's go. Let us go. This morning in the bottom left-hand corner of Frostline, we have the Brazilian Terran player, the Red Terran, representing Team Hellfire. We'll see if he can bring it back here and force said ace match. It is firebat. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the Brazilian Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, also representing Team Hellfire. It is MasTeR, leading the series 1-0. Again, we'll see if he can close it out here. Again, I was quite impressed by firebat's 2-base all-in last game. Again, he was able to do quite a bit of damage. He was able to get quite a bit done. I mean, hey, even MasTeR gave him praise, in a sense, by throwing shade at Kamikaze. But it was impressive. So we'll see if firebat can try to get one out over on his opponent. This time he's not chat rushing. This time staying silent. Outside of GLHF. Yo, firebat, he's locked in. He's locked in. He's like, hold up. You know, I actually did quite well that last game. What if I actually put in my all? Let's go. What if he commits? Oh, never mind. He did say something about the last game. Saying how did it not work last game? It's like you open Storm. Okay. So MasTeR, he's saying that Inexorable made him open Storm every game. Firebat, who was asking for tips from that game 1 as well. Asking for tips. So MasTeR said sorry. No. I mean, true, if it was faster +2 in charge and delayed Storm, then maybe that works, maybe. Here we go. So now we have our standard openers, nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. It was a racked expand out of firebat, going for an economic start. Meanwhile, Twilight Council opener out of MasTeR, getting into Blink, just like the previous game. Reaper does dip in, Reaper does confirm the Twilight Council. Firebat is aware. And he will be hunted down. Doesn't escape with the Reaper. Behind this, going for a 3-rack. No, he gets scouted. Oh, Dead does get in, sees everything in the main. 3-rack stim timing here out of firebat, and everything gets found out. A very aggressive build, but heavily reliant on catching the Protoss player off guard. Ooh, even delays both Raxes. Yeah, takes down both SCVs. Ay. Again, the Adept should not have found its way into the main, and this time firebat does wall up. So what's happening here, again, as we mentioned, is a stim timing. Ooh, 3 CC into a 3 racks into a third CC. A bold transition here from firebats. Initially he was going to go for a mass marine stim timing, but he's been seen, so MasTeR will shut this down. So to recover, firebat is rushing into a third command center. It's quite greedy, it's quite bold. My concern is that MasTeR, he's already, because he's scattered the aggressive build, he's already going to be building up more stalkers. He's going to be building up a large army, and by the time he realizes that the stim timing isn't coming, then he'll counterattack. And when he does, what's going to be waiting for him? A couple of marines, but not much else, just because we're investing here into the fast third command center. So I'm concerned for firebats. We'll see if he can buy time and gain map control and delay any kind of move outs. We'll see. As MasTeR does take his third. Does take his third base. Likewise, Stim, combat shields on the way here for firebat. Setting up back at home, building up his bio army. MasTeR getting a safety shield battery. Again, MasTeR is playing it safe because he did see an aggressive build, but he will soon move out. Soon move out. Yep, does move out across the map. We'll see the low ground setup. We have a bunch of bio here in the main. The observer, oh, gets spotted. Keen eyes at a firebat. He's hunting down the observer. Observer does confirm the third CC. No, does he get away? He does. Oh my god, just barely. No. Second skin. Does hunt down the observer. But again, MasTeR, he now knows that his opponent's trying to deviate here into something more economic. Also, he knows that the starport is delayed because of the faster CC. And MasTeR, he will contain. He will contain his opponents, now working towards Storm, Forge, +1, Charge on the way, getting his third base saturated. MasTER's just containing, getting to his own gateway explosion. Yeah, now the longer this goes on, the more worried I am for firebat. He's still stuck on 2 bases despite having the fast third CC. He is contained. Does try to break out. MasTeR blinks away. Storm is halfway done. Firebat, he does commit. He does avoid the main army. Headed towards the 4th. Oh. Do we have any medevacs? 2. Okay, 2 medevacs have arrived. Firebat, he pulls away. The longer this goes on, the worse it's going to be. Again, Storm is almost done for MasTeR. Storm is almost there. Firebat just getting his third CC. MasTeR getting ready for a Zealot run by. The Fluid Mine. Fluid Mine goes down. MasTeR, he does claim that 4th. Getting into a greater army now. Stalker, Chargelots. And now switching into double Robo, double Colossus production. So MasTeR is kind of reaching his ideal composition for the mid game. Firebat, he's still stuck with his bio army, which isn't bad necessarily, but he has to do something with this. As MasTeR, he just has vision everywhere. Pylons all across the map. Pylons in the center, Zealots in the center as well. He has vision all over the place. MasTeR, he sees all. He knows all. Firebat has to commit. He pulls the boy. Oh my god. Does pull some of the boys. Let's go. Breaks through the zealots. The boys that get spotted towards the left hand side. Boys are being pulled away. We get a storm jump into the mineral line. SCVs are going down, but that means that there's limited storms back at home. There's still 3 High Templars. Still 3 High Templars. Still plenty of storms. SCVs, they move in a little bit prematurely. Storm will zone. We have 2 more storms. There's another storm. There's 1 storm left. Oh. There's the final storm. I mean, the army is still quite hefty. So a lot of HP here in these Marauders. Another storm connects. We need that extra warp in. MasTeR, he's barely holding on, and he will clean this up with that warp in. He shuts down the Marauders, shuts down the Bio. We get that Mule Hammer, and MasTeR, he will overwhelm. Yeah, he does hold against the all-in. GG gets called. Good luck as well. And MasTeR will take the series at 2-0. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Congratulations to firebat for making it this far, for making it all the way to the semifinals. Very impressive, but last he will be overwhelmed, he will fall, and MasTeR will make it to the grand finals. MasTeR, he was favored to do so. MasTeR, he's the favorite player in the entire tournament. I say that, I would have said that Inexorable would have been the one to pose a threat to MasTeR, but Allison had other plans. Allison did have other plans. And speaking of, that is the grand finals ahead of us here. It's going to be a best of 5 between MasTeR and Allison. Let's go.